Welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing some shock absorbers on this Corolla that I've had for about 3 years. I bought it pretty cheap with a blown motor. I've fixed all that. I've taken it for a Rego inspection and it's failed for front and rear shockies, a few bushes in the rear, some sway bar links, a few other little things. So I've got some new parts there. Going to put it up in the air, pull it apart and get it ready. Drop one. Thought I was going to get lucky with the rattle gun, but not this time around. Alright, just the top of the struts now, and then they're all ready to come out. Alright, we're up in the boot of the Corolla now. Thought it'd be easier to get all this out while I'm inside it. Speakers are absolutely knackered. The plan for this car is to try and sell it, so I think I might chuck a set of new speakers in it too. Something else for that. Just going to take two off completely, then I'll jump out and take the strut out from the bottom. Looks a bit worse. Alright, we'll jump out and take him out. Don't know if you can see that through the glass or not. Get in the way. Alright, that's one. Two. Oh, flat battery. Alright, back with a semi-fresh battery. Wow, they're actually loose. It's 4 shock absorbers out, ready to be swapped over. Alright, New sway bar links, some D bushes. Open these up. Hopefully they're the right ones. Rip it open. They look pretty good. Yep. Check the front ones as well. Boxes are pretty good. Okay, that's all looking pretty good. Okay. Give these a few pumps. A bit wobbly. Another one for good luck. Now for my least favourite part, the spring compressors. They are pretty fun to use, to say the least. Hopefully that gives me enough. Now, if you've never used these, don't put your fingers anywhere, but it might bite you. I've seen so many horror stories when it comes to these. We'll see how that goes. Right. Didn't fling off on me, so that's a good sign. There we go. Try and get that out. Don't know which way they go. Should be right. Try it that way. Alright, so I've just had to loosen these and move them around a bit to get a bit more leverage on it. Push down a little bit and got the nut started, so should be able to just zip this up. I'll do that a bit more when it's in the car. Then we can take the spring compressors off. This one. It's going to be a bit tight, but alright. That is one done. Now, I see this on YouTube all the time. People click their finger and then all of a sudden they're magically done. So let's see if it works. Nice. Alright, we'll get them all hanging off their top hats and then we'll take the car back up in the air and finish the bottom. That's this side. Alright. Feed it up through there. Make sure they're actually tight this time. All right. Now the fun part. One. That one was a bit harder to get in. Alright, back up in the air we go. Alright, it's a bit dark on this side, so hopefully you're able to see. So it's a bit lighter. Okay, that's the back. Already went through and snipped the brake hose bracket there. It's the wrong size. Alright, back with a 19. Bit hard to get that one in, but it's done now, so. The other way. Alright, that's the shock absorbers in. Alright, and chuck all the wheels back on now. Or just the front ones for now, actually. Next, we'll do the sway bar stuff. So new links and D-bushes. Probably the shiniest part on the whole car, I'd say. Just bring that down there, that one up. Perfect. Okay, and next will be the sway bar D bushes here on both sides. Okay. I'm definitely going to invest in some better lighting for when I make videos. I didn't expect it to get as dark as it has, so hopefully it turns out okay. So they're the old bushes and the new ones. Put some grease on the inside. Okay. Okay. Thought I snapped that there. I was lucky. Okay, back wheels. Okay. Okay, we'll bring it down and a couple more things to do from the top and then that's it. Back in the boot again. got it booked in for the final sign off tomorrow, so I'm just going to sit these covers on, and I'll leave them sort of accessible so I can get to the speakers later on, if I can get it in there. It came out a bit easier than that. There we go. I'm just going to sit them there for now. There we go. Go shopping for some speakers later on. Okay, the only other thing I have to do is the PCV valve rubber. So it failed because it was cracked. It's very dark under here, so I'll get a light. So it's like literally just falling apart. Nice flexible one. So just chuck that in there, plug that back in, and done. So I'll just put the battery back in it, and tomorrow morning drop it off to get it signed off, and then it should be on the road again. Alright, it's the next day. It's a bit wet outside, but on the way to drop it off to get it signed off, and then get Rego later on today. So pretty exciting times. Was just thinking to myself, it's a bit annoying, those brand new shockies that I put in it, they cost close to $300, and for a Corolla like this, a set of coilovers is only about $400. Well, that's what I paid for my turbo Corolla. But I couldn't put them in because in Tasmania you need a mod plate for coilovers, so that's pretty annoying. If you've made it this far and enjoying the content, I'd like you to subscribe, like or comment. Still learning on what works and what doesn't work. Trying to make better videos. I learned during this one that I definitely need maybe a headlamp or some lighting set up when it gets a bit darker. Yeah, learn it as I go. Nice indicator, mate. Alright, just about to pull up at the place we're going to. See a Repco authorised mechanic shop. They've done the last 3 or 4 Rego inspections for me, and you know, they've always been pretty good to me, so keep coming back. Alright, go drop the keys off and pick it up later. Alright, we just picked up the car. got all the paperwork signed off. She's good to go. So off to Service Tasmania we go. Okay, Service Tasmania, here we are. Let's go in, get some new number plates, put some Rego on it, and we are done. All done. Number plates acquired. So, thanks for watching the video. Hope you subscribe and watch plenty more to come. So, see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.